Hi, my name is Theo. I'm from the Student Learning Support Service, and in this video, we are going to explore how to use the APA 7th Quick Guide.
Let's start by unpacking what APA means. Well, APA is the acronym for the American Psychological Association. It is an association for psychologists and is based in the United States. You can learn more about the APA by using the link or the QR code here. Some professional organizations have developed their recommended styles or format for writing academic documents. The APA has developed a style which is called the APA style. Among many things such as writing styles, mechanics of style, tables and figures, and reporting standards for qualitative and quantitative, the style includes recommendations for in-text citations and reference list entries. In this guide, we will focus on the referencing conventions recommended by the APA, specifically the APA 7th. Note that it is a common practice for referencing styles to be updated from time to time. In the case of APA, the most recent update is APA 7th, which refers to the 7th edition of the APA manual released in October 2019. On the left is the APA 6th edition, while on the right is the 7th edition. Referencing styles are often updated periodically to reflect the changes which happened over time, much like dictionaries. The changes are often due to new formats of documentations, for example, electronic or digital resources, a relatively new format of resource. While this guide focuses on the APA 7th, which is the latest version of the APA manual, you should check with your lecturers which edition, 6th or 7th, your topic coordinator prefers you to use. The Student Learning Support Service has developed a new quick guide for APA 7th. You can download it from the link above or use the QR code. Let's go through some of the features of APA 7th Quick Guide. First, like the previous guide, the APA 7th guide is a downloadable PDF. This means that you can download or save or print it. We suggest you do both. It is very handy to have a printed copy around when you write so that you can refer to it quickly. Second, as previously mentioned, it is available online, which means that you can access this anywhere as long as you have internet. Third, it comprises of 10 pages, which may seem like a lot, but relative to the original APA manual, which is 395 pages, not including the index pages, this is a very condensed version. Fourth, for the benefit of writers who have used APA 6th and are transitioning to APA 7th, the guide highlights the key differences between APA 6 and 7. Fifth, the guide includes all types of materials which are most popularly used by students in the university. It also includes examples for different materials so that you can have an idea how to use it in your writing. And last, while we have endeavored to include all types of documents which we think students use in the university, it may not address some of the documents which you may want to cite. As there are too many types of documents to cover, we will only focus on those which we think are most popularly used. You may want to download and print the APA Quick Guide before we continue. If you want to do so, click pause on the video, download and print your document, then click continue. If you are ready to continue, let's start with the first page of the APA manual. On the first page, we start off with a quick overview of referencing. This section explains why referencing is important, describes what referencing is, and also explains the two components of referencing in your writing, the in-text citation and the reference list. It is a good idea to go through this section to have an overall understanding of referencing before you continue. This will help you understand the rationale behind referencing. On the first and second page, we highlight the key changes between APA 6 and APA 7. If you have used APA 6 previously, this section will be useful for you to have a quick understanding of the key changes which have taken place in APA 7. For example, the location of a publisher is no longer required in APA 7. In page 2, we also explain what in-text citations are. Basically, in-text citations are small inserts which often comprise of the author's surname and the year of publication whose work you have cited in your writing. We then discuss the use of tenses, past or present tense, when describing other authors' work, as prescribed by the APA. In pages 3 to 5, we will go through various forms of in-text citations in detail, often with examples to show you how to do so in a sentence. This starts off with the basic or typical quotation format and develops into different formats such as organizations as author, secondary sources, personal communication, and other electronic sources. If you see a star, the star typically means that this is a case where the document may be referenced or cited differently in APA 6 and APA 7. This means that if you have been using the APA 6 and you want to convert or transit to APA 7, you will need to pay particular attention to such documents. Page 5 discusses the common in-text referencing issues writers may face. These include dealing with situations where the writers or dates of the original documents are not known. It also discusses how or what to do if the cited document does not match any of the examples in the APA style manual. Pages 6 to 10 discuss the reference list. Documents which are mentioned in this section include often used resources in Flinders University, such as books, journals, and periodicals, and electronic sources. If you are new to referencing, check out the basic form for a book first to have an understanding of the typical format or convention of an APA reference item. It is important to take note of the sequence, use of capitals, italics, full stops or periods, commas, and parentheses or brackets. The examples given for each type of document serve as templates to reference similar resources. We have also included Code of Ethics, MIMS, and Cochrane, which may be useful for nursing and other related disciplines. In addition, because the legislation entry in APA style is based on the US legislation, we have made a recommendation of how to cite Australian legislation, consistent with what other Australian universities advocate. You are, however, advised to check with your topic coordinator or lecturer what their preferences are. In pages 9 to 10, we show how to deal with different types and numbers of authors in the reference list. If the resource which you want to reference is not listed in our guide, you can try to find out how to reference it by accessing the APA 7th manual from the university library through Find It at Flinders, or by visiting the APA style website. The link to the website is provided above. The APA 7th is a rather up-to-date referencing style and is often used by many disciplines in the university and all around the world. Learning how to use the style the right way will be useful for you to reduce errors in your writing. This short guide is designed to be a quick guide for students, not a complete APA guide. However, the information provided in this guide should be adequate for most writers in the university. Now that you have completed this video, we recommend that you watch either the video on referencing fundamentals, which will provide you a better understanding of referencing, or a video on how to use Turnitin and interpret Turnitin reports. We hope you find this video useful. See you next time.